Hey, glad to see you guys back here once again on the Motherboards.org YouTube channel. I'm Eric Ferris, your host. You guys asked for it, and now you're going to get it. You guys said you wanted power supplies in 1000 watt or higher, so that's what I'm bringing you. Today, we're going to take a look at one from SilverStone. This is their new Strider Gold Evolution power supply. It features 1000 watts, like you guys wanted, and it's probably going to be pretty modular and pretty cool looking. So that said, let's jump in, do the features, and take a first look at this new power supply. All right, so it looks like there's gold in them Nar Hills. This time it's 80 plus gold. Check it out. This is the SilverStone Strider Gold Evolution, the golden standard for PSU performance, efficiency, and quality. You guys also asked for ones that were 80 plus gold. As you guys can see, this has the 80 plus gold standard. Very excellent. Here's the front of the box. You guys see it's the peak power 1100 watts, which means that we actually put stuff in the computer. It's going to be a little bit more than 1000 watts. It's still going to be able to run it without shutting down. The model number is the SST ST1000-G. Moving to the side of the box, we're going to take a look at the specifications. The color, it says black, scratch resistant, and lead-free paint. That's always good, so if your kids eat it, they don't freak out and get mine dead. The cooling system is a single 139mm fluid dynamic bearing air penetrator fan. That's this thing right here. Noise level, 17 dBA minimum. The weight, there's three different ones on here, but for the 1000 watt that we're looking on right here, it's 3.23 kilograms. Not too bad. The dimensions, 150 millimeters by 86 millimeters by 180 millimeters. The mean time between failure is 100,000 hours at 25C, which means full load, and it says the operating temperature is between 0 and 40 Celsius. And lastly, let's actually take a look at how many of these things are in here. These are all the different types of controllers. Right here, you can see that there's the 24 and the 20 pin main power. This one right here. You have the CPU 4 plus 4 pin, the PCIe 6 plus 2, the PCIe 6, SATA, peripheral, and floppy. It's really hard to see, so I'm just going to tell you guys this. I know you guys aren't going to be able to see this, but there's one power connector. There's two of the 4 plus 4. There are 4 of the PCIe 6 plus 2, so you can do Crossfire SLI, no problem. The PCIe 6 pins, there's also 2 of those. The SATA, there's 8. The peripherals, there's 6, and for the floppy, there's 2. All right, so we're gonna pop the tab. Thing pops open like this. Very simple to unbox this one, no knife needed. Got the power supply. This is probably a little instructional guide and all that. Yep, it's showing all the different pin connectors and everything, so it's Space's instruction guide. We got the Strider Gold Evolution. I guess this is just another type of user's manual. This tells about the rails and everything that are on here. The DC output, the AC output. Just got all that in there. Basic stuff. Next up, got the power cord itself. Since this is under 1500 watts, it's probably still going to be a standard power supply. Yep, standard type connector. So if you have one of these lying around, it'll still work. No big deal there. Get that out of the way. All right, here's the power supply as it is inside of the box. See, there's a fan cover right here. It's got a mesh grill on it. SilverStone label. This is also going to be able to be hand washed if you need to wash it and clean it. Easy go in there. Next up, we have a bag that has stuff for your cable management and for actually connecting the power supply. All the screws and everything are right here. You have both the traditional kind that need a screwdriver, and you have the hand tightening as well as some Velcro cables for putting the cables and putting them all together in most cases. Next up, the power supply itself. We'll go ahead and get this bad boy out of the box. Throw the box out. You guys love the sound effects, so this will be the box toss. Whoop! Not that we're disrespecting boxes, so if you're a box out there, don't feel that's disrespect. It's just a toss. All right, so let me get this thing out of here, you guys. Get back in camera range. Giant, beautiful power supply. Show you guys the back right here. Power supply goes in. You guys see this is the fan they were talking about earlier. Now, this one is going to be completely modular. There's nothing that's permanently attached to that. I'm trying to move it around so much. I'm just trying to find some kind of good angle to show you guys this, but this is why I didn't want to go over the cables. You guys see, these are all the cables. I'm not going to pull all these cables out and lay them on the table. We talked about those things when we showed you the side of the box. Also, I'll have in the description and a little picture in the description going on so you guys can see what's going on. But basically, everything is modular. Everything can unplug from right down here. It's really hard to get probably a good shot on this. I'm trying to move it around so you guys can see it. But everything just simply plugs out. You can see that all the cables are professionally sleeved. You guys complained about that. So I think pretty much this power supply has everything you guys are looking for. Lots of connections, lots of power, completely modular. And the big plus about this Strider Gold Evolution 1000 watt is it has the 80+ gold signature on the side. You guys really wanted that. So this is basically everything that comes in the new SilverStone ST1000G Strider Gold Evolution 80+ gold power supply. Thanks for watching.